Hello everyone, this is Zoltar and welcome to another episode of Darkest Dungeon. Today we're going to do just as planned. We're taking He-Man, Zanul, the Daub, and Gevstapo into the Warrens. They're going to go and gather some grain sacks in this medium level run. Hopefully they'll all stay alive, come out clean, and be level 6 at the end of it. Well, it's time to see what happens. So, plenty of food. We're just going to stock up like ridiculously, even though it's a medium level run. I don't care. We want to protect these people. We have the money. We're just going to blow it. Not anti-venom and bandages. That would be a bit silly. Medicinal herbs, probably a good idea. A couple keys, some holy water, and some torches just in case. And frankly, it's the Warrens. You always want to bring some torches.
Even the fiercest beast will lay down when it is not eaten. Steal their food.
The narrator just gets right to the point on that one pretty quickly compared to some of his stuff.
Art, his efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Aha, plus 30% damage. I didn't know for sure what that did. It would have been nice to give it to Zanul, but you know, it being on He-Man is not the worst thing in the world. Whoa, we got a fight. Came up behind us. Alright. Yeah, opening with Grape Shot, probably not a bad idea. We've got this many people to kill. There is an argument to be made against it, but that's pretty much the argument right there. Okay, let's actually go for the single target stun still. Still nothing. Wow, not a good opening for us. Not a good start. Hook where it hurts. Well, living up to its name, it seems. Let's see if we can get some real damage flowing in with our Crusader. Oh, a stun on our healer. That's not good either. Alright. I think we're just going to have to go for the smite here. That's most of it right there. Only need 2 more damage on him to finish it off. Let's go ahead and just judge him. No syphilis for you today. No rabies for you today. Hook where it hurts. Getting dodged. That's what we like to see. That'll help out quite a bit, I believe. Give me the bleed. Nothing. You can always dream. Oh, that's real bad. We don't need that kind of stress and damage at this phase of the game. Zealous Accusation, gonna get a crit. The dodge chance, unfortunately, keeping it from going on to the Swine Slayer, and we need to start on some healing. Ball and chains flying out are ridiculous. Open vein. Give me the bleed. There we go. It's a real good bleed effect. I'm sorry, but 4 damage around, that's real strong still. Resisted the stun that time. Very, very nice. I'm going to go for my own stun. Hopefully we can get one on him and actually... Ooh. Well, somebody's dead in his next turn, so I guess that's okay. Just give me the heal. Give me the heal. I don't care about this. This is whatever. Alright, we can do some curing. 3 hit points, but better than no hit points. Ah, no turn on Gevstapo. Oh well. We can always dream. Man, that crit on the Daub, that hurts. That hurts quite a lot. Okay. I think we're not going to go through the trap, because traps are pretty scary at this level. So we're just going to head right instead. Nice little eat chance, heal up just a tad. Do we check out the books? Yeah, sure. Gevstapo? No, not Gevstapo. Who's not very messed in the head right now? Known cheat, flagellant, hegemania, egomania, weak grip, God-fearing. Let's go ahead and check the stack of books. Why not? Unsettling, but not all that unsettling. Well, let's go ahead and keep light up there as we go about these rooms. I think we still have those sun items equipped, so it's important to keep our light high if we can pull it off. I knew there was nothing in there. I don't know why I bothered. Just got scared, I suppose. Alright. Check the sack. Nada. Well, I mean, you know, gold is basically nothing. Alright. Pop another torch. Down to 4 already. Probably should have brought a few more if I was going to be using these sun items. Might want to switch away from them before too terribly long. The stress vomit is annoying at best. Well, let's go for the stun chance. It's pretty low on the Centaur, but decent against the Swine Heaver. Alright, that's about what you would expect. Is a heal better or something else? I'm feeling, actually, a stun on the Swine Slayer would be real nice.
The match is struck. A
Okay.
blazing star is born.
That's definitely a good start. I think we're going to Duelist Advance the Heaver back there. And then Holy Lance, maybe. I have some options here. The Heaver's going to be stunned out. I don't need to kill it right away. So what I can do instead, potentially, is just start tearing through this Slayer. And that leaves me a potential Holy Lance later on still. Boar Rush, okay. Oh, but with the stun, he's going to need to bring himself back into the fight eventually, but he's out for a while. Okay. Let's go ahead and judge then. I believe the Slayer would be a very, very nice judge target. Don't know what he can do from position 3. But I guess we're going to find out this turn. Heaver stunned out. Ball and chain can apparently happen. He-Man doesn't care. He's like, whatever. I got this. And at this point, it looks like it's time for a point-blank shot. That's why he's up there. Unfortunately, this puts Dob in the front because of all the rearranging we've had, and he can't do anything from there. So he's just going to have to back off. Crunching backhand, 4 damage, puts him back to the back. Alright, come on, give me a turn. Let me kill off these two. Especially the Swine Slayer. I really want to get him dead. Just go for damage there. Just go for the damage again. Very nice. Okay, got that done.
Give them no quarter.
Holy Lance. Get yourself back in this fight a little bit. I don't want to go for the point blank. I actually want to go for the cut here. There we go. What do you got? Crunching backhand. 8 damage. That's kind of okay. We can handle it at least. Not too bad. Open vein again. Can't afford to move Dob around too much right now. Or send him to the front. We want him to be able to do what he can do. Which is his little poison. Nothing. Well, Blight Resist 120. That shouldn't be any real surprise. Might want to trade that out for his bleed, actually. I'll have to think about that. Alright, AoE heal. Give me the 9 hit points back. Point blank shot. Would love to see a crit sometime, game. Wouldn't mind it at all. Trot retreat. Gonna get dodged. Not important at all. I could go for the stun, but it's not a very good chance at all. Tempted to try it anyway.
Prodigious
Well,
size alone
there you
does
go.
not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Alright. Go ahead and pop the key.
Packs laden with
Oh, we got a
loot
key.
are often low on supplies.
Alright. Eat. Okay, and they're surprised. Okay, this should be a bit simpler. Should, being the operative word, of course. Less blight resist on the insatiable ghoul, so I think we'll just open with some attempts to blight him. They're not going to work, of course, but you know, we can try. We could try. Just start on some healing. I think we're just going to have to tear through the ghoul first and get to the Thunderer later. Give me the bleed. Come on. Thank you. It's good damage this early. He-Man just being a monster with his 30% damage buff. And, come on. Give me this kill before he gets a turn. I don't want him throwing skulls at anybody. There we go.
The beast, the greater the glory.
Alright, Thunderer. It's you against 4 people. What do you think you can do? Well, I'll take that. That's not very much. And we get the bleed. Very, very nice. Do we go for the poison? I don't know if it's worth it to go for the poison. I think we're just going to go for a little bit of healing. We're not too stressed out. We can afford to deal with a Thunderer for a little while. Shouldn't be too bad. He is going to get his turn, unfortunately. But he even gets dodged. He's just not doing anything. We don't really care. Get some more heals out. Alright, everybody's looking a lot nicer now. So we can finish him off.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Portraits are still very, very nice. Much better than deeds, I think. So we're going to go ahead and grab those up. And keep moving. Crests. Also better than Deeds at this point, I think. Alright. That's an empty room, but it does have a thing right next to it, and that might be a grain sack that we're after, so I think we need to check it out. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Alright. So what do we got? We do have a camp at some point. We're not... Oh, man, we had a fight pop up again. That's really unfortunate. We've been having that happen a lot this run so far. Twice. With a very, very small number of hallways. Okay. Unfortunately, the Daub not so good at dealing with the flesh eaters, so I think we're just going to have him go after a stun on the cultist witch. He got the hit. That's very nice. She can't rearrange just now. And he's going to get some munched on. Man, the blight hits him. That's rare. 2 blights. That's real bad. Thankfully, I mean, we can deal with 2 blights, but it's still not a good start to this fight. Grape shot time. Let's see. I think we'll probably go ahead and go with a heal. Make him feel a little bit better. Zealous Accusation. That's what I'm talking about. That's some damage right there. Just go for the Judgment. Nothing. Stun might have been a better option, but oh well. I really want to get this heal off, so I don't actually want to get the kill. So we're just going to dance around a little bit. Cure. Thank you. Stressful incantation. Dodged anyway. Not important at all. Smiter. Clean it up. That's why I like the Plague Doctor.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Throw out a couple useless trinkets to get those busts, and now we can keep moving. At least we did get a lot of busts out of that fight. Let's be honest. 8 busts, that's pretty insane for a single fight. Alright. Gonna step up here. It's just a stack of books. May as well check it out. What do we got? Ruins Adventurer. Alright, that's pretty cool. I don't know if I really should be checking them out, but once again, it's more interesting that way. Just more fun. Take all the stuff. We got a trap coming up. Gonna have Zanul on top of that. Go. Good. Couple more torches. We are running a bit low. We're gonna want to camp before too terribly long. But this is a pretty big fight, so I'd regret none of my decisions. Gonna start with an attempted stun. Nothing. At least it does raise light, I guess. Oh good, a stomach cramp from being vomited in. That sounds entirely reasonable. What does that do? Minus 20% heal received in camp. That's just rude. Alright, it's stun time.
A devastating blow.
It's super stun time, apparently. Interesting how this one took 7 and this one 3 from the crit. I have no idea. Is that just his... It's probably just his traits against beasts kicking in. Something like along those lines. Now I want to check. Hatred of Beast, yeah, that'll have a bit of an effect. It might even be an Eldritch Beast. No, it's just a beast. Okay. Anyway, back to the actual fight. Yeah. Hit the champion. Get it dead. Get it out of here. I don't want to see its face anymore. Ball and chain. With the stun. That's the frustrating part of that, I suppose. Grape shot. Good damage and a kill. I'll take it. Swine Heaver with another vomit. Resist. Alright, 9 stress, not too bad. Alright, not a good chance of blighting. I think I need to change up some of these skills. I almost never actually use Plague Grenade. We'll have to fix that at some point. No stun, not a big surprise. Only about a 50-50 shot there. That's not good. At least he can duelist advance back to the fight. Goodbye. And let's go after the witch. If we can clean her up before she stresses people out too much, that'd be wonderful. Good. And it's just down to the pig, who unfortunately we will pretty much never ever blight, basically. But not much to do about it. Well, we got very, very lucky in turn order. Everybody got to go before him.
This expedition at least promises success.
Which was quite helpful. Alright, let's toss out the herbs. Let's take the crests, call that a day. Oh, foodstuff crate, finally. That only took forever. It does mean we need to get rid of something else. I'm kind of leaning toward the key. Finally we find one of those. It's been looking for quite some time now. Okay. Next room is empty. I would love to get to this room before camping. So we'll see what happens with that. Should be a fairly empty, boring hallway. Ah, another eat. It's not good. We'll still be able to feast, I think. But given how much food we brought, this has been pretty ridiculous. On top of that, we're in the Warrens. You'd think we'd find some at some point. Alright, go ahead and swap you forward. Check the trap. Getting good trap disarms this time. I'll take that for sure. Okay, this room might have a fight in it, but I think I need to let it go. I don't think I can afford a torch. Unfortunately, it is shadowy. But we can buff it back up if we really, really want to. I don't think we'll bother, though. Probably better just to start tearing through people, get them, you know, just dead. Their stun resist is amazing. Their blight resist is amazing. I should have changed out the skills like I talked about. Why don't you just... Well, you can try a stun anyway. Yep, that's about what we expected. This group not so well built for dealing with the Warrens. Been pretty effective at everything else, but the Warrens is just proving a bit difficult. Man, come on. That's just unlucky. Alright, Holy Land's time. Come on. Let me do it. Yes, yes. Do your nonsense. Nobody cares. Well, I mean, I guess I should care a bit. This blight's ridiculous, but... Oh, come on. The curse of the one hit point strikes again. I'd love to heal, but I think it's more important. No! Stop dodging everything! Your dodge is only 23. There. Deal with it. I'm just done with you. We can pray. Oh, that's definitely not good. We need to heal him up very quickly, or this could get out of control. Yes, you just have to go for the hit. Well, that worked at least. I'm really glad we've got a rest coming up at this point. Finish him. No, he's going to be at 1 hit point still. Ah, I think I need to go for the heal, though. Everybody's just so badly hurt. Come on. No! Dodge it. We've gotten rather terrible luck when it comes to that right now. Okay, I think we need to go for the cure on our healer. That'll prevent more damage. Right? Like, we would have only prevented 3 damage if we cure our Crusader. That's all that's left for is the stress relief. Let's take it.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
I always forget if we can holy water these. But I think that we're going to rest before we try anything with it. So, firewood time.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Okay. Clean guns, bandit sense, uncatchable. Just a little bit left. I do have the option to do something like chant for the heal. I think that may be what we do. Chant versus wound care, though. What's the big difference? Well, wound care is actually going to be a bit better. Okay. One last ability to use. I think we can probably get away with just blessing He-Man. There we are. Alright. Now, can I go ahead and rearrange some skills? Let's get rid of Plague Grenade and go ahead with Incision. Emboldening Vapors might be an option at some point. But I think I'd like to try this setup for now. Let's actually just rearrange everything. There we go. Incision and Plague Noxious Blast for the front line, Blinding Gas for the back line, and Battlefield Medicine. Just because we need it. Yeah, I know, we're kind of low on
The way
food.
is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Nothing. Deeply disturbed. Oh well. Maybe I should have done that first. Hopefully we won't get too stressed out, though. Okay. Nothing. Nothing good happens
Ancient
there.
traps lie in wait.
That's really bad. We literally just camped.
For blood.
Literally just camped, and he's up at 65 stress. Okay. Stun's probably useless. We do have the cut now that we can use, so I think that's what we got to go with. His bleed is really, really lame. Like, this skill is just really lame in general. Incision. No wonder I haven't been using it much, but it's still better than what else I have right now, so whatever. Need to get some of these flesh eaters dead. Alright, we can duelist advance to one. There we are. I would love to just be able to Holy Lance the other. Do not hit him. He is already in such bad shape. You guys are focusing him down. Look, he's just going to dodge everything. Leave him alone. Not the best Holy Lance in the world. Could also be interpreted as the actual worst Holy Lance in the whole world if we wanted to go that route. Judge it. Thank you. Alright. May as well do the advance. Set up for a point-blank shot, just in case we end up needing that. And we just have to focus this guy down. Alright, we can pray is fine. Gonna dodge it again, like a boss. Let's go for more cutting. That'll do. Little stress relief. Not where I wanted it exactly, but
A trifling victory,
it'll do.
but a victory nonetheless.
Okay, more heirlooms, more portraits that we can't carry. Oh, we got one of them. No point in rearranging inventory that we're just going to have to throw out anyways. Use another torch. Ooh. But they're surprised. Alright, that'll help. That will help for sure. Let's go ahead and go for... Well, let's just tear through them in order. Why not? Go for a cut here. That was some good damage. Go for another cut. Alright, what are you at? 19? Let's just hit you with this stun effect. Resisted, not a big surprise, but the whole point was to light up our torches a bit more. Zealous Accusation, hopefully... Nah, he's not bleeding enough. We'll need one more hit on him. Misses with the Howl, which is fantastic. Go ahead and cut him. Another torch raising effect. And we actually got the stun. That's fantastic. Oh, come on. He's literally standing there and you have 99 accuracy. There's no excuse for that. I'm going to need to buff his accuracy a bit more, quite clearly. I don't think we can get away with the Drifter's Buckle for too much longer if we're going to use the Legendary Bracer. Alright. More bleed. That's 2 misses in a row at 99 accuracy. If he is dodging while stunned, that actually bothers me. I don't think that's okay. There, deal with it. Okay. Can you finish it? Very nice.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles,
Don't really care.
paid for in blood.
Light's still nice and high. We've been focusing on that a bit more, so it's been working out. Oh, and they're surprised again. The advantages of the highlight. Okay. Well, may as well just start going and cutting people.
Destroyed.
I'll take it. I'll take that for sure.
Obliterated.
Alright, guess we're done with this fight. That was
Desolated.
fast. Let's go for the heal. And the guaranteed hit on the stun.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Get rid of the holy water. I guess we can open this. Shovel it! Oh, it worked. I don't even want to know. I actually don't. Okay. Take the torch and let's move on. The torch is actually really, really nice. I'll definitely take that. Okay, that's fine. Food's nice too. Got a little bit of a fight coming up. And of course dim light hits as we go into it. We can buff that up without a problem though. Duelist Advance. Get rid of this witch. Holy Lance. That works for me. Dodged. How does he dodge when he's on his surprise round? He's flat-footed. That's just ridiculous. There's really not much to say. We're literally just sitting here beating on this one guy until he dies. That'll do it. More crests. I think we're actually to the point where we just can't... Well, I guess we can toss the jade. We're going to have to throw out stuff eventually for these grain sacks that are hiding. As soon as I complain about it, of course, game decides, fine, here, have a grain sack. Thanks, game. Throw out the bus. We'll take the grain sack. Dim light, but the room should be empty, so I think we're good. Okay. Got a little bit of a fight, so we'll pop another torch. Thankfully, we're getting to the end of the dungeon. Only a couple rooms left. Brain can't be hiding in too many more places. Alright. They're all surprised. We'll just go for some great shot. Don't really need to cure anybody, just need some stress relief. So, we can hope for some crits at least, I guess. What's the best crit chance you have? 9%? Do it. Another torch. Definitely very nice. Unsettling passage. Get stressed out. Yeah. I think this is an empty room. Yeah. Alright, last room, last hallway. This has to be where the grain sack is. Well, it's one of these two, so we don't even have to take the fight if we don't want to. Okay. Last foodstuff crate. Alright, pitch the torches, which we didn't need at all. There we are. I think I said torch shove. Look, I meant to say shovels. We all know it.
May we find victory.
We needed the torches quite badly. That's not good. That's not a good start. Let's just tear apart the ghoul. Give me the bleed. No. Come on, give me the bleed. My bleed chance is pretty good. You can give it to me occasionally. It's alright. I'd love to see He-Man doing a little bit more critting through all of this, as his damage was buffed so insanely high at the beginning. And he almost never got a crit off any of that, I don't think. Maybe one Zealous Accusation that missed half of its targets. This is getting ridiculous. That minus 20 dodge definitely causing problems. Howl. Of course a howl. Since we're at the end of the dungeon, we gotta stress everybody out. Stop dodging! This is ridiculous. Seriously, stop dodging. Just want to be extra safe and make sure nobody actually dies in this last fight. That would just be ridiculous. Go away. Get dead, please. I'm so done with you. Good. Just little drummer boy left. And he's really not going to last very long. Oh, come on. Let me finish him. No. I wanted the stress relief. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Take the money and let's get out of here. Forget this place.
Our supplies are replenished. The soldiers will feast tonight.
Yeah, that's what a lovely use of our stuff. Let's just have a feast and get rid of all of it. I don't want to wait for the billion heirlooms. Level 6 for everybody. And what do we have here? Ruins Tactician. Tuckered out. Automatanophobia. Okay. An Amateur Weaponsmith, which is of course completely useless and is wasting one of our slots. Well, that's all very unfortunate. We're going to have to do something about all of this, but at least everybody's level 6.
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
So, we've got a Crusader, a Highwayman, a Vestal, and a Plague Doctor to level 6. They are 94 out of 94. Having hit Legend status, they are level capped. So we're not going to be focusing on them too much for the future, but what we will be doing is using them at least to kill the Necromancer Lord. Probably going to keep them away from the Hag Witch and the Swine God, as the Badface, Miskatsalat, Jadizzle, Holier Than Thou group is what we were using against those. But they can certainly take on the Necromancer Lord after all of them have been cleansed of their stress and their problems in the Sanitarium. So instead, it's time to turn our attention to Badface, Miskatsalat, Jadizzle, and Holier Than Thou. So that in mind, they'll probably, this next run, be going after one of these. I think we'll go ahead and just take the short Ruins run. Just a quick little XP boost, hopefully enough to push them to level 5. I guess we'll find out when we do it. Let's go ahead and start off in the Sanitarium with these 3. He's not too bad. I would like to get rid of his last little major potential in Ruins problem, you know. So let's get rid of that. Tuckered out, super bad. Tuckered out, super bad. Get rid of those, please. And we will actually need to clean up weak grip on him if we're going to be using that incision ability for too terribly long. Gavstapo, you may as well. Yeah, we have so many things to cure on you as well. Might should have gotten you in on this round. But you definitely need to go ahead and go meditate. Alright. That's going to go ahead and wrap it up in town, I believe. Nothing else to do. They leveled up, but they've already had max level weapons and abilities for quite some time. So next time, we'll just be looking to take Badface, Miskatsalat, Jadizzle, and Holier Than Thou on into the Ruins. But for now, thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you next time.